A shocking revelation has rocked the aviation world. A leaked Federal Aviation Administration (FAA) report has uncovered a critical weakness in the Boeing 787 Dreamliner, one of the most widely used long-haul aircraft in service today. The report suggests that this flaw, linked to structural integrity and long-term fatigue, could have catastrophic consequences if not addressed. As airlines around the globe continue flying thousands of 787s daily, the question now looms: how serious is this weakness, and why wasn't it discovered sooner? The Boeing 787 Dreamliner debuted in 2011, celebrated as a game-changer in commercial aviation. Built primarily from carbon fiber reinforced composite materials, it promised unprecedented fuel efficiency, longer range, and a quieter cabin experience. Airlines rushed to adopt it, and passengers embraced its modern design. But this leap in technology also meant uncharted territory. Unlike traditional aluminum aircraft, composites behave differently under stress, and long-term effects of fatigue and microcracking were largely theoretical until now. What the leaked report revealed. According to the leaked FAA findings, inspections uncovered concerning signs of delamination, where composite layers begin to separate around key structural joints in certain 787 models. The report warns that under specific conditions, particularly during heavy turbulence or rapid decompression, these compromised sections could fail. While no accidents have occurred to date, engineers worry that the damage could progress unnoticed for years because composites don't always show visible cracks like metal. Even more alarming, the report suggests that some inspection intervals approved during certification may have been overly optimistic, potentially allowing weaknesses to develop between scheduled checks. The leak has fueled questions about whether Boeing pushed the limits of innovation too far and whether regulators missed critical red flags during certification. Boeing and FAA response. Both Boeing and the FAA have responded cautiously. In an official statement, Boeing emphasized that the Dreamliner remains safe to fly and that the company routinely updates inspection and maintenance guidelines as new data emerges. The FAA confirmed it is reviewing the findings, but has not yet mandated fleet-wide grounding or emergency fixes. Instead, airlines operating the 787 are being advised to increase monitoring of the affected areas during heavy maintenance checks. Critics, however, argue that this reactive approach mirrors earlier controversies, most notably the Boeing 737 MAX crisis. Aviation safety advocates warn that waiting for more data instead of acting preemptively could put lives at risk, particularly given the Dreamliner's extensive use on transoceanic flights where emergency landings are nearly impossible. Pattern of safety concerns. The 787's safety record, while largely solid, has been marred by recurring technical issues since its launch. Early in its service, the aircraft suffered high-profile battery fires that led to a temporary global grounding in 2013. More recently, production quality concerns at Boeing's South Carolina facility triggered investigations into gaps in fuselage assembly and improperly shimmed sections. This latest revelation about potential structural weakness adds another layer to ongoing questions about Boeing's quality control and the FAA's oversight. Possible impact on airlines and passengers. If the FAA decides the issue warrants mandatory inspections or modifications, airlines could face significant costs and scheduling disruptions. With more than 1,000 Dreamliners delivered worldwide, carriers like United, ANA, and Qatar Airways may have to temporarily pull jets from service. For passengers, the immediate risk remains low. No incidents have been linked to the flaw, but the psychological impact is undeniable. The Dreamliner, once hailed as Boeing's most advanced airliner, now faces renewed scrutiny from travelers already wary after years of Boeing controversies. Conclusion. The leaked FAA report has exposed a critical weak point in Boeing's flagship 787 Dreamliner, reigniting debates over safety, oversight, and corporate accountability. While officials stress there is no imminent danger, the revelation raises uncomfortable questions. How did this flaw escape detection for so long, and will it take another tragedy to force meaningful reform? For an industry built on trust, the answer could determine not just Boeing's future, but the confidence of millions of passengers worldwide.